Have you ever felt like life is passing you by? Like no matter what you do, you're standing still while the world moves forward without you? You wake up, go through the same routines, and before you know it, another day is gone, another week, another year. And deep down, a quiet voice asks, is this really all there is? If you've ever felt this way, listen closely, because you're not alone. And more importantly, you are not as stuck as you think. Feeling stuck is one of the most frustrating experiences in life. It makes you question everything, your choices, your abilities, even your worth. But here's the truth. This feeling is normal. It's part of the human experience. Even the most successful, the most confident, the most admired people have felt exactly what you're feeling now. The difference is, they didn't stay there. So why does this happen? Why do we feel like we can't move forward? For some, it's fear. Fear of failure. Fear of making the wrong choice. Fear that if you take a step forward, it might be in the wrong direction. So instead, you freeze. You wait. You tell yourself, I'll figure it out later. But later turns into months. Months turn into years. And nothing changes. For others, it's comparison. You look around and see people achieving more, living the life you wish you had, and instead of feeling inspired, you feel behind. Like you'll never catch up. You start believing that maybe you're not capable. Maybe you missed your chance. And then there's comfort, because even if you don't love where you are, at least it's familiar. And familiar feels safe. But safety is not the same as happiness. No matter the reason, the result is the same. You feel stuck. And worst of all, you start believing the lie that this is just how life is, that you have no control. But that's not true. If you take nothing else from this, remember this. No one is coming to save you. There is no perfect moment, no magic sign. No one is going to show up and hand you the life you want. If you want change, you have to create it. If you want a different life, you have to make different choices. It's easy to wait for motivation, to hope for inspiration, to tell yourself, I'll start when I feel ready. But readiness is a lie. The truth is, action comes first. Motivation follows. You don't wait until you feel inspired to start. You start, and then the inspiration comes. Every person you admire, every person who has achieved something meaningful, started before they felt ready. They took small, imperfect steps forward, and over time, those steps turned into momentum. That momentum turned into change, and that's exactly what you need to do. If you feel stuck, here's where you start. First, stop overthinking. Stop waiting for the perfect plan. Clarity doesn't come from sitting still. It comes from movement. Take a small step, any step, and let that be enough for today. Second, change your environment. The people you surround yourself with, the things you consume, the places you go, these shape your mindset more than you realize. If you want to change your life, start by changing what you expose yourself to. Third, shift your perspective. Feeling stuck doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're growing. It means you're in between chapters, and that's okay. Instead of thinking, I'm lost, start thinking, I'm learning. Fourth, focus on progress, not perfection. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just need to do one thing today that moves you forward. One small habit, one decision, one action. That's it. Right now, you might not see the way forward. You might feel like nothing is changing, but I promise you, 1 year from now, you'll look back and realize you weren't stuck. You were being prepared. Growth is uncomfortable. Change is messy. But staying in the same place, living the same life you don't love, that's painful too. So choose your pain, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. And remember this, you are not stuck. You are becoming. Keep going. Your future self is counting on you.